I'm Corey Ferguson. Today we're going to cover equipment and its various functions. Let's start with the door window sensor. To properly open the sensor, hold the sensor accordingly. Make sure that your thumb is on this side. Apply pressure with your thumb and the sensor will pop open. Once open, you'll notice a number of things. The reed switch here. This reed switch is used when installing sliding glass doors and windows. When the reed switch is on the top two terminals, it will read the top of the sensor. When it's on the bottom two terminals, it will read the side of the sensor. You'll also notice the spring, which is used to learn the sensor into the panel, and the two terminals here, which are used when installing loop ones on doors. The leads will be wired into those two terminals and screwed down. Next, we're going to cover the motion detector. The motion sensor detects movement within a specific area by sensing the infrared energy from a body as it moves across the room. The motion detector has a range of 35 feet. To open the motion detector, on the top there's a button. Press the top button on the motion, it will spring open. You'll notice that there's a tamper spring on the back, which is used to learn the sensor into the panel. To put back together, insert the bottom first and snap the top in. You'll now notice that the red light on the motion detector is on. Every time you open the motion, it initiates a 2-minute walk test. The walk test is for the technician to test the sensor. Hang the sensor up and walk around the room and ensure that light is turning on. That will give you the boundaries for the motion detector. Let's cover the glass break sensor. The glass break sensor provides a 360-degree coverage. It can be mounted on the ceiling or on the opposite wall. It has a range of up to 20 feet. To open the sensor, apply pressure to the top and bottom. Pop the cap off. You'll notice we need to install batteries. Ensure that the batteries are installed this way and that the positive ends of the battery are facing each other. If installed any other direction, it can fry the sensor. You'll also notice the tamper spring here, which is used to learn in the sensor to the panel. To put the cap back on, simply snap back on. When installing a smoke detector, ensure that it is installed on the ceiling or high up on a wall. Never install a smoke detector in a kitchen. To open the smoke detector, simply twist and open. The batteries go here and they will come in the box for you. You must install them on your own. To shut it, you'll notice the arrow on the wall plate and the nubbin on the smoke detector. Align those two and twist. The last piece we'll cover is the key fob. The key fob enables you to turn the system on before exiting and off before entering the home, or to turn on the siren and call the central monitoring station if there is an emergency. If lamp modules have been installed, you can use the key fob to turn system-controlled lights on or off. The key fob has a range of approximately 100 feet. I'm now going to show you how to learn in the door window sensor. When learning in a sensor, go to Sensors in the Programming, press OK, go to Learn Sensor, press OK. It will ask you to trip the sensor. For the door sensor, simply open. It will trip it into the panel. Program it as a group type 10, and we'll call this the front door. Press OK, and OK will move us on to the next sensor. Let's learn in the motion detector. To learn in the motion detector, simply open. That will learn it in. Program as a 17 for an instant. OK. You can also program it as a 20. That will give it a 30-second delay. And we're going to put it in the hallway. 036 is the short code for hallway. Press OK to freeze, and OK to move on to the next sensor. And here's how to learn in the glass break sensor. To learn in the glass break sensor, once again, put pressure on the top and bottom, open the sensor. That will learn it in. Glass break will be programmed as a 13, which is an instant delayed sensor. Press OK, and we are going to scroll up and find whatever room we're going to put this in, which for this case we'll say the child's room window. Press OK to freeze and OK to move on. To learn the smoke detector into the panel, simply open. That will learn it into the panel. The group type is a 26, and we are going to install this in the master bedroom. Press OK to lock in the room, and OK to move on to the next sensor. Now we'll learn in the key fob. To learn in the key fob, press the lock and the unlock button down at the same time. Program the group type as a 1. You can also program that as a 6, which is a medical panic. The 1 is a police panic. Press OK, and down arrow 3 times to keychain. Press OK to lock in. We have now successfully completed learning in a key fob. You have now completed the equipment overview video. Thanks for watching.